Zell Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. We have here top 200 highlights using the 5-3-2. In this video, I'll show you my matchmaking, I'll show you the team that helped me get top 200, but more importantly, I'm going to show you the tactics that helped me get top 200. My 5-3-2 tactics, lots of people have been using them, been very popular, and then I'll show you some gameplay of how the tactics work in game. So let's get into it. If you enjoy these type of videos, boys, where you get gameplay tips and tutorials, because I'll show you exactly how it works, you get tactics advice, get some weekend league highlights, please consider subscribing to the channel. Every day, spicy new videos dedicated to helping you guys improve. So this is the team. As I always say, I don't want to see comments in the chat saying you only got top 200 because of your team. I've done it every year on a road to glory at some point. I did it in December this year. At the end of the day, team makes a big difference, but it's not everything. So the team, we had Neuer in net, easily the best keeper I've used this year. He definitely stands out. He had a few weird moments this weekend compared to some of the others, but he's still insane. Klostergaard at centre-back. I'm going to look to get that Akanji. Is Akanji actually on the market now? They needed to raise his price before. No, they're still not. Why do we not sort that out quicker? Akanji's road to the final base looks like a slight upgrade on Klostergaard. But yeah, Klosterman, absolute animal. Love him. He's been doing bits for the team. I have Desai as the middle centre-back. Desai is my favourite icon centre-back this year. I'd like to get his prime, but it's a lot more expensive, so not worth it. Reece James is my third centre-back in the 5-3-2. Arguably the best centre-back in the game. I preferred him to Team of the Year Van Dijk, which to me is crazy, but yeah, he's that good. Centre-mid, we had Alphonso Davies at left centre-mid. If you look at those stats, man, he is disgustingly good. Like, unreal how good he is. He basically has 99 defending, other than his heading, which is pretty much irrelevant when you put a gladiator on him. He's got 99 pace, near 99 shooting, elite passing, great on the ball. Like, this guy's just crazy. 4-star, 4-star. That's his record from centre-mid. It's pretty special. The right centre-mid is Team of the Year Bruno. He was insane. Like, he is the best midfielder I've used this year. Even better than Alfonso, to be honest. And Alfonso's crazy. It's pretty close between the two, but like Bruno's just something else, man. I couldn't believe how good he was. Goretzka, King Leon was our middle centre mid. Pace of 82, but with a shadow, gets it a lot higher. He's elite defending. He still chips in with the odd goal, quite a few assists. Good on the ball. He has a unique body type that just makes him a lot better. I really like him. My left wing back was El Shaarawy. I put him there so he can cut it with a finesse shot. Chips in with a fair few goals. Very good, this El Shaarawy. I don't know if he's still available, but I really do like him. And if he fits your team, he's good. Bergwijn was the right wing back. Probably a bit wasted there. Didn't actually score this weekend, which surprised me. But probably a bit wasted at right wing back, but fun to use and definitely been very good this weekend. My two strikers, I used Prime Cantona this weekend. Absolutely insane. Like, the amount of bullshit this guy gets go his way is just crazy. Look at that goal record. Like, this guy is one of the best players I've used this year. Has the outside the foot shot trait, which was nice. I just loved using him. It was fun to use. Made the game fun again, you could say. And then Prime Eusebio with a hawk. Gets near 99 pace shooting. Great physical. Elite dribbling. Like, Eusebio's just crazy. I've used him a lot already this year. Probably used him for since mid-December maybe. Love this guy. Unless I could somehow afford the moments at some point, I'll be using him mostly. What is moments Eusebio going for at the moment? Oh, I think I had a Kanji on. Did I have the minimum price on? No, it's still not available. Yeah, moments Eusebio's not even on the market. Let's get into the tactics though. So, I actually had a few tougher games this week where I had to mix my tactics up. This is what I started. I'm not going to go into like 15 minutes discussion of the tactics because I've done that on other videos, but I'll give you a quick rundown. I go balanced 5-5. The depth, basically, the higher it is, the easier it is to press. The lower it is, the less you press, but the less likely you are to get done with through balls. Width basically decides how much your team spread out. In the 5-3-2, if you're struggling with it, you might want to lower the width to deal with more space in the middle, but for me, I find it works well with this. This is just my default I start on, so I'll show you what I get to afterwards. Very standard like this. The only change here, to be honest, is free kicks down to 2. That is it. I find the 5-3-2 is very balanced and works well with this. That's the team in game there. I've balanced, mixed, basic on the strikers. That worked for me. You can put stay central. You could put stay forward, but for me this worked quite well. Get forward, cover centre on the outside centre mids, so they bomb forward. Stay back, cover centre on the middle centre mid, so he acts as like a CDM destroyer anchor man. Stay back on the centre backs, and this is what makes it attacking. Join the attack, overlap. So many people think the 5-3-2 is negative. It is one of the most attacking formations I've used this year when you put the wing backs on join the attack. And when it also gives you the benefit of having 3 centre backs to deal with through balls. If I was losing or struggling a bit, I would go to this tactic. It is very similar, except for the depth goes from 5 to 8 and press after possession loss. So it's a lot better at pressing, winning the ball back. More risky, but when I'm losing, I need to chase the game a bit more. The tactics, I go getting behind, stay forward on the striker. So when I'm winning the ball, they're getting behind straight away. The middle centre mid goes on to balanced, and then everyone else stays the same. Constant pressure now. This is my all out. Rarely would use this. 10 depth, in your face, lots of players in the box. Fast build up, so I get the ball forward straight away. It's the same instructions though as the other one, to be honest. I don't want all my midfielders to get forward, but that works for me. The keeper, by the way, is instruction I just leave on default. I might, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I've not actually tried it, but I've got a sweeper keeper in Neuer. We'll put him on comes for crosses as a sweeper keeper. I'll experiment with that, you know. I've not actually tried that much, but people have told me to do it, so while we're here, we will remember it. Neuer's the sweeper keeper after all, isn't he? So, might see it out tactic. This is if I'm struggling late on and someone's all out team pressing me. 1 depth drop back, so I'm not trying to press. I'm just trying to get every man behind the ball. You do have to be careful, though. It's risky giving space around your box. You might up the depth slightly if you struggle with switching. High width, long ball. So in the 4-2-3-1-2, I can spread the play, keep the ball, get out of the press. I'm just going to quickly go through the instructions. You can see them here. And then stay back on all the defenders. Those are the tactics. That is the team. Let's quickly show you my matchmaking, and then we'll get into some, gameplay. Oh, no, to show you my matchmaking, I have to go to Champs channel, don't I? Where are I? I think it was like 68. Yep, 68. So I played someone 16-1, 23. That guy had a proper pay-to-win team and played very boring. Barely beat a gold 1 player there. Matched an 18-3 there. You have to think as well, like, I battered that guy, made him quit. And he's probably going to have finished elite. And then this guy barely scraped past. There, battered a 21-1 player. That guy finished elite 1 and I destroyed him. Like, his only shot on target was his goal. Beating elite player, like the match, it's just weird. Like I'm beating elite 3-2-1 players, smashing them, but then struggled against gold 3. That guy didn't finish gold 1, scraped gold 2, and I wasn't beating him. Matched that guy twice. You can see the matchmaking. Lots of games on there. Didn't concede too many goals. If we look, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 14, 7, no. 20 goals there conceded. Not bad over a whole week and less than 1 a game. Let's get into some actual gameplay though and show you how the tactic plays and why it's so good. Here I'm going to show some examples of the 5-3-2 defending. One of the reasons it's so good. You can see that I can pull centre-backs out like Desai there and I still have lots of options. So you can see my 2 strikers get left up there. My midfield can rotate around here. And I've got lots of men camp in the box. This is on 5 depth. People say 1 depth, drop back. Like this is 5 depth and it's still there, basically. That's basically the defensive line. Even if you have 10 depth, your team will still drop very deep. It's more about how aggressively they press. So you see there, I win the ball back in a counter. Going out wide is a great way to get out the press and go forwards. See, I'm trying to find the men in space. My wing backs there making runs outside, stretches teams, which gives me more space in the middle. See there, I could have maybe gone up there. I've got more space in the middle though because of all these options. Go there. Bruno now. He's scared of the shot. Pass to Davies. And this is a pretty insane shot, to be honest. You can see just all the options I have. The players out wide, pulling men out, giving me more space in the middle. The centre mid's bombing forward. You can see it is a very attacking formation. We've got 5 players in this area, basically, around here. I'll do it right this... No. I'll do it right this time. 5 players there, basically all in the box. My wing back there. Goretzka occupying there. There's lots of options in this formation. It is very attacking, going to get you lots of goals, and I really enjoy it, and you can see some of the benefits of it there. Got another goal here. I'm trying to show you clips here where you can see the defensive shape, how it counters, but then also the attacking build-up. So you get a bit of mix of everything in this formation and tactic. See here, bypasses my midfield, probably not the best by me, but I step into my centre-backs here because I can be more aggressive there. If you pull a centre-back out like that in a 2 centre-back formation, there's going to be a big gap here. But because you've got 3 centre-backs here, it helps a lot. I'll be more aggressive there because I know Desai is going to cover there still. Then I win the ball back. Bit of left stick dribbling there. No buttons press. I don't do contextual dribbling or L1. I just use normal left stick. Here, I use the wing back. The wing backs sometimes do tuck in a little bit more, but just the extra space it gives me helps a lot. Reverse elastico there is a very good trick. Just quickly going like that. And then when I pass there, Eusebio, great movement, 5-star weak foot, going to be an easy goal. You can see I'm just using a bit of everyone in the attack. Everyone gets involved. Lots of attacking options. Lots of movement. We've got 5 players in the box again here. So hard for the opponents to defend. We had Bruno sitting on the edge. We score another goal. There you go, boys. It's just so hard for anyone to defend against. Another goal here, so you can see, trying to press a bit, be a bit aggressive. Drag my midfielder back there, but I step in now with my centre-backs. Because I know I've got the extra one that I can step in with. Bait him into a bad pass, and now I counter-attack. I have to admit, I didn't feel I played that well this weekend. I got a 29 and 1. Top 200, top 100 even. I didn't feel I played great, but the tactic works so well. I've got such a good team that just seemed to work. I just played a bit rushed and more aggressive. See, lots of different options. The centre mid's bombing forward. Bruno now making a run. Bruno gets lots of space. Sometimes a good way to attack is to bait that way to do the bridge, so people expect that. And then if you have the good enough players, you can just cut inside and hit a top corner finesse. See that again. Lots of quick passing and moving. Bruno there. 3 bars of power. You can see at the bottom there. That's how much power you want to generally be hitting. If you can hit it from there or there with a left footer going that way, they're very good and very hard to defend. And that ends up completing a counter-attack. Boys, I hope you've been able to see there some of the benefits of the 5-3-2. Defensive stability, lots of men in the midfield to pass around, keep the ball. You've got the wing backs up here who occupy players, give you more natural width. You've got 3 centre backs you can be more aggressive with. It is just a very well-rounded tactic right now that is very hard to defend against. It's very hard to defend with. It's very easy to score with lots of attacking options. I really enjoy it, and it's my #1 tactic to go to right now. I will be showing more tactics and formations in the next couple of weeks because I'm always trying to give you guys new options, but I really like it. It's what I enjoy the most at the moment. Keep it spicy.